Hey, what's up guys, Jacob here, back on another video. So there was a problem with the last video I made that was basically this same video that I made here. So I restored the PS4 so the audio from the video wasn't coming up when I was speaking. So I had to fix it in the settings and now we're good. So thank you for the person who commented in that video. Let me know that you know, couldn't hear me in the video, so I'm gonna get back into it. Alright. So what I was talking about before is that you can space out Birdie's light headbutt at the max range, and against Ibuki, it will mainly if a lot of Ibukis, I know a lot of Ibuki players that, you know, they go for the heavy you know, the heavy DP, the punish, cause that's what punishes most of Birdie's like headbutts, right? You get more of a punish depending on which one it is, but you have to know, you know, what you can do as well. So, like the heavy one, you can DP or whatever. Wait, hold on. Change it. Alright. Alright. So if you space out the light headbutt, the DP you won't get the full DP basically. You can punish it, right? So that's only if they're used to doing that against the headbutt. It punishes the EX headbutt, right? So a lot of them might be used to it, and you can maybe catch them off guard by, you know, you can use crouch jab. Crouching jab from like the almost max distance will get you the headbutt. So, but at the very max distance, it will whiff, unfortunately. But you can use medium punch and then delay it and go into it, and it'll give you like a perfect range headbutt, like doing stuff like that. So if you're able to space this out like that, like that's probably the easiest way to do it. Space out like that, the DP will whiff. It's a very it's a decent, you know, mind game, I guess, because after crouch jab, Birdie can't really do too much. You know, he can kind of wait for someone to like try to press a button, use medium punch. You don't want to use sweep because it's very punishable doing that. So this block string right here is a bad block string. Don't do that. I mean, you can use it, it's very good, but the player knows how to play against Birdie. You're gonna get blown up for doing strings like this, doing things like this. So just be aware of that, you know. But it still becomes a mind game, you know, if you're able to space it out. If you're able to space it out, then it makes it, you know, very hard for somebody to deal with. So, yeah. So the other option that Ibuki has when you space this out, and I'm gonna blow up Birdie, you know, but this crouch and medium punch obviously is a punish to that, right? But for the Ibuki players that don't know that and are used to just going for the DP, then the thing about this move, it's very fast, you know, you don't see it coming, you know, and it's the block stun's very awkward right now too. Like, you won't get used to it unless you start getting used to like blocking it and punishing it. So using this oftentimes will cause the Ibuki player to like maybe use it too late, the DP, and then you get a full punish, or they'll miss like a different punish. So the other punish he has is crouch and medium punch. That's the easy punish for it, because it's, even though it's spaced out the max range, it's still a very minus you know, but it's not far enough for her crouch and medium not to reach. So unfortunately she can still do crouch and medium punch, EX kunai, reset you, yeah. But that's only if they know they can do that. Not a lot of people know that, you know, if you space this out, you have to go for those options, you know. Most big players will try to go for that DP. That's why, you know, that's why I'm saying you can use this. It's not the best option, but it's something that you have that you can use. That's very cool. So another thing I wanted to go over was mainly her V skill. I am going to go over actually just Birdie block string that I basically worked on a little bit. So, but first let me go over the finish up with Ibuki. Alright. So the thing about her V skill is that she has if you have a good enough button, or active enough button basically that has good distance, you can basically like just stick it out against her when she's going into that, and it'll crush counter. So it's very weird because of the ranges that you put in, so you might have to do different things. But if you time it well, you know, that you have a good feeling that when they're gonna do it, then you can just stick it out sometimes, honestly, and it'll just catch her. Basically, it's very weird, but yeah. So I've like been able to get it from like the most absurd ranges sometimes when I, throw this out, and it's very weird. It's all about just timing. Yeah, you see, you might have to go for sweep there because the crouch fierce will whiff. So yeah, very, very weird. But she extends her hitbox so much when she does that. You can jump it obviously, but like if you're in a neutral, you're not ready to read it. You just want to like, you can just stick it out if you don't want to, worry about that. Having to try your luck at jumping in on Ibuki and then getting freaking resetted because you try to jump in. Rather not risk that than getting hit by this. Get hit by that, you're already full screen. Just get up. Yeah. Full screen. Try to not push it back towards the middle because you don't want to be too close to the corner. And just keep the the neutral stuff that I do. I mean I showed in the last video, like very good at like keeping her away. But with the jumping, I explained in my last video, like Birdie's tools mainly against Ibuki are very good. That's what makes him pretty good against Ibuki. He's not as good as like Zangief or something. He's a little different because he has more like options against her. But he still has options like to stuff her out of most of her stuff, and he has a lot of damage. She has low health, so he really does do well against her. You just gotta like you just got to know like how to play against Ibuki and know tendencies and stuff like that, and you do pretty well. So I mean, it doesn't matter. She does have a really good V trigger that calls 50-50, and if you guess wrong, but that's knowing setups. If you know the setups and you can get out of those situations, or that what's coming up, and if either you have to guess or you have to just you have to go, you have to do the right thing. She can't break armor. Ibuki can't break armor, so it is risky doing armor. Don't just throw it out, because her target combo breaks your armor, and then she can make it safe as well. She can make it -2, so be very careful with that. So if you're in a situation where the Ibuki players are putting you in the -2 situation, so let me hold on, make it better. She's doing the -2 situation, right? Hold on. Usually Ibuki players, like last time I played the Ibuki play, they did something weird like this. Like it did like a V, they did like a V skill after that. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, I really like, it's so weird. Some of the stuff that Ibukis do throws me off sometimes. Yeah. Wait, what? No, it was 2, right? Yeah. So this, how you deal with this? You can just do cross jab. It's -2, and she goes for this. The point of even going for that is because a lot of characters don't have like buttons to reach when she does it like that. So she can get a free V skill. If you're going into a combo because you thought that it would work or something, you're going into another button for pressure, then you might get hit by something like that, because she decreases her hitbox, moves her back, and can cause your buttons to whiff. So the best option that covers all like ranges is cross jab, and if she's close enough, you can get a counter kill off of cross jab. If you press the button, she is -2, and she can't challenge cross jab with her cross jab. So yeah, you're good. All right, so that's it for just dealing with don't risk. I mean, a lot of people try risking command grabs a lot just because that it basically Ibuki like she is vulnerable to command characters. A lot of command characters get what's that word for like when you get like antsy, or like you get like very there's a word for it, but basically you just want to get that command. You want to get in on her already. Some command characters rely on getting that command grab more than others. So you might go for it, but Ibuki players are gonna be when they throw that out, most of them are maybe gonna backdash, maybe jump. If they really just want to go for like raw guessing, they'll jump. But if they don't want to deal with anything, they just rather backdash and maybe punish your command grab if you went for it. They can still get a decent punish if they backdash. So they won't have a problem with backdashing. So you can use cross jab to stop them backdashing or do anything. She can DP as well, so you gotta think about that too. It's kind of annoying, but yeah. Alright, another thing I want to go over, this doesn't have to do with the matchup. It's just a block string I've been working on. It's very like, it's risky, but it's more for just like trying to just open up people who are just very defensive, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so that's the block string basically. It's simple as that. Like when someone wakes up, jab, walk up a little, crouch jab, stand jab. I mean crouch light kick, stand light kick. So it's very good to catch someone who like, it's very good because it covers people who like, it will get thrown up mainly like, it might catch someone, but you can do it like that too if you want. So, mainly what I was trying to do was trying to like catch people either jumping or trying to like stand up mainly or anything like that. So it's very good using like that delay or walk up, you know, feature. You get more of a block string as well. You get more, you know, more hits on them. So just, it's kind of disrespectful, but you need to do that when you're up against a guy who knows, you know, block strings, you know, your block string, you know, the simple 1, 2, 3 block string, or, you know, like that, any block string like that, anyone who knows the simple stuff like that, you know, what you can use to throw them off is something like this, you know, walking up a little bit, or, you know, because they're thinking about it, you know, obviously you go for command grab, right? It's an option. Some people might try to option select the, you know, the command grab at the jab or something, or try to do something weird, you know, break their whole D-pad to try to do something crazy to get out. But yeah, so you can use that as an option to force someone to stand up because they're scared they're gonna go for it, and then, you know, you catch them. So different when you hit someone, the pushback on it. So let me show you. Let's say, oh, let me see. Okay. So the pushback on it is a little different if you went for a stand jab. Like, I mean, you went for a stand light kick. For some reason, a stand light kick pushes you back a lot further, so you have to walk up a little more. But this is a better option, so I just want to go over that. Just like a way to just help out like Birdie players, because I need to start using this too. Like, you know, just forcing stuff like this. It's a disrespectful way to just open someone up, but you need to do that when you know someone knows your block strings too well. So this is what you do when you're up against someone who knows it, and you just want to add layers and more like things to force them, instead of having to just do raw 50-50s against them and just rely on just trying to guess right or guess wrong. You can add layers to it by doing this, so this is a good option. And think about this, they try to jump, you can catch them trying to jump either way, which is really broken if you think about it, but so what? I don't care. It was broken. So if, let's say you went for it, right? You can anti it, right? So it's very good. So that's for cross. Let's see if someone try to just neutral jump. Yeah, okay. My bad. Gotta mash so I freaking read this. Freaking mash it still says it won't work somehow. Alright. Okay, just jump. Okay, nice. So let's say you went for this, right? You can still anti it. I mean, you can't do it against Colin because Colin has a very good jump in, so be very careful with Colin. Colin is like the only character in the game that can do something like that. So if you're facing Colin, you have to be a lot quicker with it. So I say don't use this at all, because since you get more pushback, it's going to be harder to, yeah, you get less time to try to anti it. So doing that, you know, it's just a lot better. Yeah. And if you have like if you're in V trigger, so you have your armor or whatever, hold on, and someone goes for the crossover, and you just go for a bullhead, or bullhorn, my bad. Oh. Right. Yeah. And it'll work. You'll catch them in the air. It may be a little too late. Maybe if you, it might be able to armor someone trying to press a button, but for some reason Ibuki, if she tries to like jump over and press a button, the whole move will whiff. For some reason, like her medium kick will whiff, because her cross up doesn't have such a big hitbox that it'll catch you. So you don't really have to worry about that. She gets pretty far away from you, so you get a free anti for her trying to jump away from you. So just a way to like get her off, or to stop her from getting you off of her, basically, yeah. So you're trying to get off of you. Do something like that. It's messed up, you know. You could just keep getting in, and it's very annoying to deal with, you know. the higher you enter a birdie, you can get like those type of like jump-ins. Someone can obviously DP you or something, but like it's still like can be ambiguous if you get that cross up. Now they have to do a cross up DP and then they mess up. Something happens with the auto correction, it goes the wrong way, and then yeah, it just becomes very ambiguous. So it becomes very hard for someone to deal with. So that's just a very good string to use. That I was just like practicing and training. I'm like, you know, if someone knows a block string too well, I need to find a way to just like force it on them. You know, do something like very dirty or something like that. So I know something that it's very risky if someone's pressing buttons. Obviously, you know, it's very good if catch people trying to press a button, right? You know, if someone tries to press a button, you just hit them. So, and you get good at confirming just by playing, you know, constantly and practicing and like just knowing you've realized when someone might, you know, get that, you know, try to press a button or something or try to jump. You start making it easier to confirm just because you see it coming, most likely. And if you don't, it's easier for you. You just get used to it. Just play more birdie and with the block string and working on the block string in the corner. You know, even if you lose, no, don't care about losing or stuff like that. You're just trying to like get better with the block string. And once you got that locked down, then soon, you know, a couple of days later, you're just gonna be freaking godlike with it. But just, you know, play the game, and you can't just go in there hoping that you can confirm. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. It takes time to get stuff like that down packed. All right. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys appreciate it. I'm sorry about the problems before with the video. And I might as well just show you that little block string. I didn't show it in the last video, but I was working on it, and I just want you guys to know about it because I care about the birdie gang. So that was a little cringy, but you know, still love birdie. All right. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys appreciate it. If you guys have any comments, mainly on her setups, I know that Ibuki has very harsh setups, and some of you might want to just see the setups and, you know, what you can do if you guess right, maybe, you know. So yeah, just let me know about that, and I'll get back at you as soon as I can. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Goodbye.